let's talk about hair. Hey friends, it's BeccaG NYC. This is a video I've been wanting to make for a while. Now I apologize if you hear sounds in the background. It's because I am quarantined in my family house and there's other people in the house quarantined with me, as I'm sure many of you watching may understand. So hopefully this video will be a nice distraction, maybe bring a smile to your face. A hairstyle can change your life. It sounds silly, but it's true. My hair is naturally curly and I love it. I didn't always love it though. I didn't really start loving it until a few years ago. As a child, my hair looked like this. Honestly, pretty normal for a child. But kids can be cruel. Boys made fun of me and made up names. One boy in particular in the 5th grade really sticks out to me. And it stuck with me for a long time, subconsciously, which I will get into. There was another boy at a party who asked if I was a boy because my hair was really short. And then there was a fully grown man who actually just assumed I was a boy.
Is you blind?
All of this, especially the boy in 5th grade, stuck in my head. Now today, I brush off words from people I'm not really close with fairly easily. But as a child, like many children, I took these words to heart. I went a decade thinking that I was supposed to hate my hair. So I grew it out long enough to the point where the curls look more like waves, and in high school I would straighten it every chance I got. Nothing wrong with straightening your hair, of course. My motivation behind it was fear and caring what other people thought, not because I wanted to do it. Maybe a few times I wanted to do it genuinely. And the way society acted towards curly hair didn't help. Even though I know it wasn't intentional, it contributed to my thoughts towards curly hair. Here are some examples. There was a time that I was getting my hair permanently calmed, and that's when I learned the phrase, beauty is pain. I'm sure many of you, especially you ladies watching, have heard that same phrase, beauty is pain. Like, to achieve beauty, you gotta go above and beyond, and it will hurt. Doesn't sound too fun. Girls in middle and high school would always tell me, like, I'm so curious what your hair looks like straight. And like, you would never hear it the other way around. Like someone asking someone with straight hair, like, wow, I wonder what your hair looks like curly, or at least I never heard it the other way around. So my idea was, oh, you know, the more desirable hairstyle is straight hair. And of course, these girls meant no harm in it. In the back of my mind, I was like, well, what's wrong with my hair, you know? And then when I would straighten my hair, I would get a lot of compliments from my peers. Again, they were being really nice and encouraging, and that's great, but that only enforced the idea that, yes, I look better with straight hair. I should just keep this up. I'm not meant to have any other hairstyle. So like I said, a decade went by like this, and I was in my junior year of college, and I was telling my boyfriend how I just wished I could cut my hair. Try something new. I mean, long hair like sometimes just feels like you're wearing a scarf, especially when you have thick hair like mine. It just like, I just wanted to be free of it. So I was telling him, I wish I could cut my hair. And he was kind of confused, like kind of like, who's stopping you? He was just like, why don't you? That's when it hit me. I was like, yeah, why don't I? I was letting kids' words from elementary school dictate what I did into my young adult life. And it sounds so silly, but it's actually really common. I couldn't believe that I let kids convince me into my early 20s that my hair was ugly and I needed to fix it or hide the curls. It sounds so silly now as an adult. So I went to a hairstylist that my sister trusted. I put my hair in trust with her. I figured if I don't like it, it's just hair, it'll grow back out. I still go to that stylist today, by the way. So I'm sure you can tell this story has a positive ending. But that first time I was so afraid. I was sitting in the chair, she had her scissors, and I was getting flashbacks from elementary school. But I did it. I got it cut, got my first curly bob. My hair hadn't been higher than my shoulders since I was 8 or 9 years old until that point. And it was way more liberating than I thought it would be. I got to be me. And I looked my age. The long hair made me look permanently frozen at age 16 for the longest time. But now I looked my age and I got to be myself on the outside. The outside displayed how I felt as a person inside. What I learned is that doing what you want and what makes you feel good is liberating. And you shouldn't be afraid to embrace your natural hair or style it the way you want despite what others say, if that's how you want to express yourself. And that goes past hair, clothes, makeup. But like I said, I love my curls. I feel like they add character and they may be my favorite part about my appearance. This specific haircut that I've been doing for a few years now brings out my favorite features I like about it, and I will link both of my hairdressers in the description below because they are awesome. My curls are a blessing, not a curse like I used to feel they were. The point I'm getting at is most of the time you shouldn't take people's words to heart. Your opinion about yourself is the most important, especially when it comes to something like appearance and not someone bringing up constructive criticism. Like, your appearance is what you like. Beauty shouldn't be pain. Joy is beautiful. What you bring to the world is beautiful. Your unique style is beautiful. But I know I'm not the only one who's had a hair story like this or a style story, so I'd like to know your major change stories that made you more comfortable in your own skin in the comments section below. And maybe what obstacles you had to go through to get that style. I can understand some parents might not give their children as much freedom, but I want to know what you've changed about yourself that has made your life better. Anyway, I know this was a short video, but thank you for watching. As usual, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to check out the rest of my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.